My name is Piers. I teach at University of Ghent. I'm a professor of law at the law faculty, and I'm focusing on European private law and on arbitration law. Teaching in Belgium is different from teaching law studies in the US, in the sense that in Belgium professors are more used to saying a lot of things themselves. Like, they stand there, they teach, and the students listen and they write down what they hear. In the US it's different in the sense that there's more interaction. And this is also what I'm trying to do with my students, especially I'm teaching an advanced class in international commercial arbitration. The students there are students that have already a law degree or that are more advanced in their studies. And I try to work with them according to the Socratic method, which means that I ask them questions, I challenge them to think about what I'm saying, and they come back with questions to me, and it's more like a discussion that we have. And I see that students actually like it, and they learn a lot from it. I believe they get more creative in their thinking and get more critical. Well, this method of teaching is something that I learned in the US when I was studying there. I did an LLM in comparative law at University of Miami. This new approach to teaching was actually was quite interesting to me. I had a feeling that I remembered much more from what I learned there according to that method than from how I was taught in Belgium. When students want to go to the US, they know they can come and talk to me, and I try to share my experience on studying in the US and also on the application process for instance, Fulbright and other foundations or scholarship organizations. I also write letters of recommendation. I go through the application process with them. And I really encourage them to go because I think it's a wonderful experience, and it has taught me a lot as well. And it has really changed my view on a lot of things. So I want to have my students also have this experience. It was quite important for me to go to the US with Fulbright. And I have to admit, I didn't realize in advance what an impact Fulbright would have for me. Of course, there's the financial benefits. I would never have been able to go to the US without a Fulbright scholarship. So first of all, the financial aspect was quite important. But Fulbright also gives a lot of support, moral support. They inform you about a lot of things that you don't know about when you go to a country that you have never been to before, which was the case with me. What I thought was quite interesting is that when you go to the US as a Fulbright scholar, people really respect that. Fulbright is very respected in the United States. It makes you stand out as a student when you are a Fulbrighter. Also, what is quite interesting with Fulbright is that they organize programs for students to go on trips and to meet Americans and so on, which gives your studies in the United States an extra dimension. It's not just the intellectual part that you're, like the studying part that you're getting involved with, but you also get to meet real Americans. You engage with people who live there and also with people from other countries who are on a Fulbright scholarship. So that was quite interesting. If you're determined to go to the States, don't get intimidated by what at first sight seems to be a lot of insurmountable challenges. Just take the process step by step and you'll be rewarded with a very nice experience. You will get a close encounter with a new country, United States of America, and this is an experience that will stay with you for the rest of your days. Als je naar de VS gaat, laat je niet afschrikken door de berg aan uitdagingen waarvoor je staat. Maar ga er gewoon stap voor stap door. En de beloning die je krijgt zal een heel mooie ervaring zijn. Namelijk een zeer nauwe kennismaking met een nieuwe cultuur. Met een land dat heel promising is. En dat is iets wat je voor de rest van je dagen met je zal meedragen. En dat is een heel mooie beloning.